I am the earth and the air I breathe. I am the earth in the water stream. I am the earth and the fire's heat. I am the earth in my heartbeat. I am the earth in the air I breathe. I am the earth in the water stream. I am the earth in the fire's heat. I am the earth in my heartbeat. I am the earth in the air I breathe. I am the earth in the water stream. I am the earth in the fire's heat. I am the earth in my heartbeat. I am the earth in her wildest seas. I am the earth in her springtime dreams. I am the earth in her falling leaves. I am the earth when moonlight gleams. I am the earth in her wildest seas. I am the earth in her springtime dreams. In her falling leaves. I am the earth when moonlight gleams. I am the earth in the air I breathe. I am the earth in the water stream. The earth in the fire's heat. I am the earth in my heartbeat. I am the earth in the air I breathe. I am the earth in the water stream. The earth in the fire's heat. I am the earth in my heartbeat.
Hello, welcome to everyone to the webinar today on the climate change and its impacts. At first, I'm going to give the word to Siri Puttonen, the chair of the BPW International Task Force Green and Sustainable. Please, Siri, you can introduce the captations and other important household rules.
Thank you, everyone. It's very nice to meet you. And currently, I am sharing you how to add subtitles as the technical thing that you can understand what we are going to speak. And at the bottom of your screen, you should see some buttons. So there is this CC, Show Captions. So if you choose that one, and you are clicking on this CC button, then there is coming up pop-up, which will show the language in which the webinar will be held. It is in English. But under that, there is the My Caption language. Please choose from there your language. And when you click on the bottom line, a pop-up shows the available subtitle languages here on that pop-up. I hope you all manage with that. And another important thing, that chat will not be available, but if you want to ask questions to the panelists, then please write here in questions and answers. And me and Anu are the moderators today, and we will share those questions with the panelists. Anu, please take it over and please give us a short introduction for today.
Thank you very much, Siri. And first I will start by introducing myself. I am Anu Viks, the regional coordinator of Europe, and my homeland is Estonia. I'm from Tallinn, the capital. I have been the member of BPW since 2002, also have been the president of BPW Estonia. And my triennium as the coordinator has been from 2021 until now, the November 2024. And the Europe region is very strong, especially thanks to Siri in the green and sustainable environment actions and tasks, because we all are responsible for the future of our planet, the future of our families, our children, grandchildren, our friends. So green is our motto. And we are celebrating the Environment Month with this crucial webinar today to discuss the profound impact on the climate change and on health and on businesses and the displacement of thousands of people. This webinar is organized by the BPW International Task Force Green and Sustainable, BPW International Standing Committee Health, BPW International Standing Committee Business, Trade and Technology. And the webinar aims to foster a deep understanding of the environmental challenges we face. And now I have a great pleasure to call the BPW International President, Dr. Catherine Boschart, to deliver a message to all of us. Please, Dr. Catherine Boschart.
Thank you. Hi, Regional Coordinator Anu, to also moderate, to all the speakers, my greatest greetings and wishes. I'm right now talking from Kinshasa in Congo. We are working on the MOU, on the project, on the WISP project here. Just came back from a ministerial meeting, and I'm sorry we are having lunch right now. It's 4 o'clock here, so don't. I'm sorry if you have hear some things around it. I didn't make it to the hotel. The situation here in Kinshasa is a bit more difficult, and we have a lot of difficulties with the traffic and other things that are not working as smoothly as we would like to. But I wish you a fantastic webinar. I think it's very important. We all feel negative impacts of climate change. Recently we had it in Europe. I think in Switzerland we had the lakes coming over, flooding everything, and the same situation was in south of Brazil. So I hope you don't mind if I retreat, but I wish you a very good webinar, and I'm very happy that Siri and Anu Viks were organizing this with the Health Committee and the Environment Committee. I'm very glad about this. I wish you all a wonderful time, and say goodbye for now. See you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Catherine Boschart, BPW International President. And from my side, and we all wish you a pleasant stay in Kinshasa. And now I will introduce the first panelist and the chair of the Task Force of Green and Sustainable of BPW International, Siri Tiivits-Puttonen. Siri is the member of BPW Estonia. Siri, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Anu. I hope you all see my presentation. It is so nice that Margarita called to me and proposed to have this very important webinar on that subject, like climate change and its impact. For the first time, I'm meeting you all here in webinar area internationally. And actually, during the last 4 years, when we have had this Green and Sustainable Task Force, we have been preparing with the members quite many actions. We started on 2020 in Europe. It was Anu who was coming to propose, Siiri, now you can fill your dream, because I have been in my personality and by my education always environmental protection person. So, and now during these 10 minutes, I'm trying to give you the short overview why it is important for the BPW woman and what we have been doing. And I hope you all would like to join with us. So the task force is called Together for a Green and Sustainable World. And our aim is empowering women as green ambassadors for green entrepreneurship and climate action executors. Why we all need to do it? It is always, you need to ask why you are doing something. If you see that scheme destroying here, then you can see that 2009, 2015, 2023, that how the human activity affects to the Earth climate and the ecosystems. And it is more than ever, which risks the stability of the entire planet. And for the first time ever, all 9 planetary boundaries have been assessed, and it is very dramatical. It happened last year. So what we can do, this is the question. And in Europe, we have actively launched among the business professional women, the green entrepreneurship doings. And to explain what I'm telling you in next slides, what is the green entrepreneurship? This is shortly triple bottom line, where in business, when you are making it, you are thinking about the planet, about the people, and about the profit. I will share those slides later to you, and you can read more as we have 10 minutes. But why women and sustainability are the key for the solution that we leave the Earth to the next generations as better as it is now? Because women need to be empowered to take active business lead in this journey to green and sustainable world. Women are underrepresented in entrepreneurship and sustainability positions. Women are persistent and they care. Women are caring and caring about the world and its future for the next generations. They are advocates of lifestyle and attitude change. So, and the Mother Earth is also woman. So it is our goal to facilitate and support women starting and transforming their businesses, their lifestyles into sustainable way. So what BPW women are doing to make the change? Our green and sustainable BPW acts as an umbrella organization for the national BPW clubs and provides a platform for regional clubs to raise awareness, share knowledge, and together develop sustainable solutions for political, economic, and civil life. So we have been organizing last 4 years the lectures, events, workshops, and even in some countries, company visits in the following sectors, as you can read here. Here you can see the picture of Estonian green team from last spring conference. So, and I would like to tell you a little bit about the BPW Estonia case study. We started here most strongly. You know, Estonia is so small country. There is only 1 million people. And we started voluntarily our green and sustainable movement on 2020 winter. And already after 2 years or 1.5 years, due to the very active President Ester Eomois, who was writing to the Coca-Cola Foundation the project, we got the money and foundation. So we started to make the green business trainings. And it included business hackathons, so that the people came together, the women came together during these 2 years. We made 9 hackathons where was participating this amount of people. And half of them were coming to be the members of the success teams who were building actually their businesses green. And we have been supporting them with the free webinars, which has gathered now more than 10,000 viewers. We have the special portal for this. So this is the case study which has been quite successful. During these events, we were also organizing 2 green entrepreneurship conferences. We gathered together with the decision makers. So we made the roundtables with the stakeholders, and we made the documentation which was put to the state table, how women empower green and sustainable economic development, what we need for that. And also what we have been doing, it is also in English, and I will share you, the green guidebook, how to start your business, how to start your lifestyle, how to be green. And as I said, all of this, the material is now in Estonian portal, Green Entrepreneurship Community Portal. My dream is to make it in English, to share it with all of you. And what has been the most popular? You heard the song this at the beginning. The song is written by 2 Estonian ladies, and it is telling about the earth, how I am the earth, I am the part of the earth. And the song is already translated to Estonian, English, Finnish, and it has been sung in German, in French. And during the last 3 Earth Days on April 22nd, we have been celebrating the Earth Day in many countries, in Brazil, in New York, Colorado, Nepal, Spain, Finland, Italy, Ireland, the biggest fans, the UK, France, Canary Islands, Turkey, Malta, Germany, Austria. And we have reached with that campaign last year to the 600,000 women. Here you can see the campaign idea is that every 22nd of April, women are giving the pledge to the Mother Earth. What I'm doing differently this year, only one promise, one pledge, and you can make already the big change. And what I want to bring out for the Europe, that in Spain, they started their own SDG, Sustainable Development Goal 18. This is about the Starlight Foundation. So it is this that Spain has their own SDG, that they can see the stars from the cities where they live. I can't imagine that, because in Estonia we have lots of nature. I can see stars every day, but I can't imagine if I wouldn't see them. So this is the short overview, what we have been doing.
Thank you very much, Siri. For the information, Siri is also the chair of the Green and Sustainable Working Group in Europe. Thank you very much, Siri. And now I am introducing the next presenter. This is Dr. Nagla Lothwai. She is the past president of BPW Egypt, chair of the BPW International Health Standing Committee, and in her professional life, the chief of radiology in the department of Tanta University, and also the former member of the Parliament of Egypt, and she is on the board of American Society of Health Awareness, also on the board of African Society of Scientific Research. Please, Dr. Nagla, the floor is yours.
Of BPW, my dear panelists, good morning, good afternoon, or evening. Wherever you may be joining us from around the world, it is an honor to address this distinguished gathering during our webinar titled Climate Change and its Impact on Health, Business, and Displacement. It is my pleasure to speak on such a critical issue that affects us all. but particularly the women and the communities we serve through the International Federation of Business and Professional Women. Climate change is not just an environmental issue. It is a profound human challenge that affects every aspect of our lives. Its impact on health, business, and displacement is both far-reaching and deeply interlinked. As the chair of Health Standing Committee, I would like to focus on how this impact manifests and what we can do to address them. First, let us talk about health. The effect of climate change on health are multifaceted. Rising temperature and extreme weather events increase the incidence of heat-related illness, infectious disease, and respiratory problems. Women, especially those who are pregnant, the elderly, and children, are particularly susceptible. In many parts of the world, women are the primary caregiver, responsible for the health and well-being of their families. When climate change disrupts food and water supplies, it is women who must navigate this challenge, often at a great personal cost. The stress and the strain of these responsibilities can lead to significant mental health issues, which are often overlooked in discussion about climate change. To moderate this impact, we must strengthen our healthcare system to be more resilient to climate change. This includes improving access to maternal and reproductive health services, providing mental health support, and educating communities about the health risk associated with climate change. Climate change significantly impacts health with specific and often more severe effects on women. Here are some key points. We have general and special health impacts. In general, heat-related illness, increased temperature lead to more heat-related illness, such as heat stroke and dehydration. Women, especially those pregnant and elderly, are more susceptible to this condition. Infectious disease. Climate change affects the spread of infectious disease. For example, warmer temperature and altered rainfall pattern can expand the range of vector-borne diseases like malaria and dengue fever, which affect women in regions where these diseases are prevalent. Respiratory and heart issue. Increased air pollution and allergen and heat exposure due to climate change can increase respiratory problems like asthma and also heart attack, which affect women and children more severely. Food and water security. Change in climate can lead to food and water shortage, impacting nutritional status and health. Women who often manage household food and water are directly affected by this shortage, leading to malnutrition and related health problems. We have a specific impact on women's health, like maternal and reproductive health. Higher temperature and natural disaster increase stress and health risk during pregnancy, leading to complications such as gestational diabetes, preterm birth, and low birth weight, and poorer maternal health. Access to care also. Climate-induced displacement and disaster disrupt access to maternal and reproductive health services, increasing risk during childbirth and for newborn also. Women are more likely to suffer from anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic disorder following climate-related disaster. The stress of caring of families in the face of climate change also take a toll on their mental health issue. Violence and security. Climate change can lead to increased violence and conflict. Women and girls are particularly at risk to gender-based violence during time of instability and displacement. Occupational health. Women in agricultural sector also face increased exposure to extreme weather conditions, impacting their health. Additionally, those working indoors may face poor air quality and heat stress with no adequate ventilation and cooling system. Broader societal impact. Economic strain. Women often bear the brunt of economic hardship caused by climate change, such as loss of livelihood due to crop failure or natural disaster, leading to increased health risks associated with poverty. Migration and displacement. Climate-induced migration disrupt community and family structure, lead to poor living conditions, limited access to health care, and increased exploitation and abuse. Mitigation and adaptation strategies. Health service. First, the health service. We should strengthen healthcare system to be more resilient to climate impact, ensuring access to maternal and reproductive health services, and providing mental health support, especially to women and children. Education and awareness, educating women and communities about climate change and its health impacts, promoting adaptive practice and resilience. Policy and advocacy, implementing gender-sensitive policies that address the unequal needs of women in the context of climate change, ensuring their participation in decision-making process. Economic empowerment, supporting women economic activities, particularly in agriculture, through access to resources, training, and technology to enhance their resilience to climate impact. Addressing the health impact of climate change on women require a comprehensive approach that includes the strengthening healthcare system, promoting gender equity, and ensuring sustainable and resilient communities. Displacement. Finally, climate change is a significant driver of displacement. Natural disaster, rising sea level, and the changing weather pattern force millions of people to leave their homes each year. Women and the children are disproportionately affected by displacement, facing increased risk of exploitation, abuse, and health problems. Displacement disrupts lives and communities, often leading to long-term economic and social instability. For women, the loss of community support system and access to essential services can have devastating effect. Conclusion. In conclusion, the impacts of climate change on health, business, and displacement are profound and far-reaching. As a member of the International Federation of Business and Professional Women, we have a critical role to play in addressing this challenge. We must advocate for policies that promote resilience, support population, and ensure that women are empowered to lead in the fight against climate change. I urge each of you to take action within your communities, business, and network. Together, we can create a more sustainable and equitable future for all. Thank you for your commitment and dedication. Let us continue to work together to address the impact of climate change and build a healthier, more resilient world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nagla, for your excellent presentation and all the important points of keeping the humanity well and healthy. The next speaker at the webinar is Paz Martin. Paz Martin is the president of the Madrid Club in Spain and the chair of the standing committee, business commerce and technology. Please pass, the floor is yours.
Thank you, dear regional coordinator, dear panelists, dear sister of BPW International. I just stand before you today, not just as a chairwoman of the Standing Committee of Business, Trade and Technology, or president of BPW Madrid, or an entrepreneur who has braved the storms of the business world, but as concerned citizen of this planet we call home. I have spent years chasing dreams, building businesses, and striving for success. But along this journey, I have also witnessed the devastating impact of climate change on our environment and the communities we serve. The time for complacency, believe me, is over. We can no longer ignore the silent cries of our planet, the desperate pleas of future generations, and the urgent need for action. As women entrepreneurs, we have a unique responsibility to lead the charge towards a more sustainable future. We are the innovators, the problem solvers, the change makers who can transform our businesses into forces for good. We can harness our creativity, our ingenuity, and our entrepreneurial spirit to create a world where prosperity and environmental protection go hand in hand. In my opinion, it's not just about going green. It is about embracing a new way of thinking, a new way of doing business. It is about redefining success, not just by the bottom line, but by the positive impact we have on the world around us. It is about a fundamental shift in mindset, because we are not just talking about changing light bulbs. We are talking about transforming how we approach our business altogether. It is, as I said before, about redefining success, because true success lies in creating a positive impact on the world around us. It is about innovation that benefits people and the planet, about building sustainable practices into the very core of our business model. It is about creating a future where profitability and environmental responsibility are not at all, but two sides of the same coin. I urge you, my dear members of BPW International, to join me in this mission. Let's not shy away from the challenges. Let's embrace them as an opportunity to innovate, to disrupt, and to redefine what is possible. The road ahead may not be easy, but it's definitely necessary. Let's rise to the challenge, let's lead the way, let's prove that women entrepreneurs can be the driving force behind a sustainable future. Climate change is not just a threat, it's also an opportunity for businesses that are innovative and sustainable. Businesses that adopt sustainable practices will be better positioned for long-term success and will be able to create a positive impact on the world. To illustrate this point, let me share a personal anecdote. When I founded my company, Accounts Partner, I had a clear vision to create a company that was both profitable and sustainable. I knew it would be not easy, but I was determined to make a difference. One of the biggest challenges I faced was integrating sustainability into our day-to-day operation. We had to learn how to reduce our environmental impact, while also ensuring that our business practices were ethical and responsible. It was not always easy, I can assure you, but over time and effort, we have made significant progress. Today, I am proud to announce that Accounts Partners, my company, has recently been certified for its commitment to social footprint and sustainability. This achievement is a reflection of our strong commitment to creating a business that has a positive impact on the planet and also on people. And in addition to this content to environmental sustainability, we are also working to promote gender equality and women's empowerment. In this sense, I have developed the Women Friendly Destination Certificate as an initiative aimed at creating safer, more inclusive and sustainable tourist destination for women. The Women Friendly Destination Certificate is aligned with Agenda 2030 and its Sustainable Development Goals. In particular, from my company, we are contributing to SDG 5, which seeks to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. This is the power of entrepreneurship, my dear sister of BPW International. We have the ability not only to make a profit, but also to make a difference. We can be change makers, the innovators, the leaders who transform our businesses in forces for good. So I challenge you, my fellow entrepreneurs, to join BPW International in this mission. Let's embrace sustainability not as a burden, but as an opportunity. As I said before, let's redefine success, not just by the bottom line, but by the positive impact we have on the world around us. Together, we can build a future where businesses thrive in harmony with the environment, with our children in it, or a planet not just habitable, but thriving. I believe that the private sector has a critical role to play in combating climate change and building a more sustainable future. At BPW International, we recognize this urgency. That is why we are dedicated to empowering the entrepreneurs who are leading the charge. We go beyond simple support. We provide them with the resource, mentorship, and connection they need to turn their innovative ideas into reality. By fostering a thriving ecosystem of sustainable ventures, BPW International is a catalyst for positive change, ensuring these impactful businesses not only survive, but flourish. And I would like to thank you, our dear international president, Dr. Catherine Boschard, to support this MOU that recently has been signed with United Nations, because this will be a tool to go ahead with this commitment that BPW International has. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your insight and sharing your work and business with us. And now I'm going to give the floor to our next presenter, Margarita Lassuda. Margarita is the past president of BPW Brazil from 2020 to 2022, and also the vice president of Women for Water 2017 to 2022. Please, Margarita, the floor is yours.
Okay. Thank you so much, Anu. Today, I'm going to talk about the impacts of the floods in Rio Grande do Sul, state of Brazil. When the state experienced intense and continuous rains that led to severe flooding. But first, let's see the video, a short video about this tragedy. Please, Siri, can you share the video? Yeah, this one. Thank you, Siri. And now let's start with the presentation. Well, Rio Grande do Sul, the state, is in the south of Brazil, in the purple area, and is located in the south and bordering Uruguay, Argentina, and the ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and the state of Santa Catarina. This state, Rio Grande do Sul, has 497 municipalities. Please, next slide. The state has over 11 million inhabitants. Porto Alegre is the capital and has 1,300,000 inhabitants. Economy. Rio Grande do Sul is one of the richest states and the fourth largest economy in the country, contributing with 6.4% to the national GDP. The state economy is diverse, with significant sectors, including services, agriculture, livestock industry. 70% of rice is produced in Rio Grande do Sul, and also 15% of its meats, 12% of poultry, 17% of pork productions. Major industries include food processing, clothing, footwear, furniture, agriculture, machinery, and the petrochemical sector. The state has a strong tradition in both production and export, and also it's the largest wine producer in Brazil. 3 major river basins cover Rio Grande do Sul. The largest is the Uruguay River, covering 57% of the state area. The Guaíba Basin and the Coastal Basin are also significant. The state water network includes lakes such as Lagoa dos Patos and Lagoa Mirim. As you can see, it's a rich country, is a rich state with water. bpw Rio Grande do Sul has 3 clubs, active clubs: bpw Porto Alegre, bpw Bento Gonçalves, and bpw Ijuí. Please, next. Rio Grande do Sul, as you can see in the map, is particularly vulnerable to climate change, with alternating periods of drought and intense rain becoming more often severe. As you can see in the map, the red color is the region affected by the rain. So more than 9% of the state was affected by the rain in the period of end of April and May. Rio Grande do Sul experienced intense and continuous rains leading to severe flooding. Over 10 days, the region received more than 400 millimeters of rain. Rivers overflowed, inundating cities and rural areas. Of the 497 municipalities that you can see in the map, 425 were affected, with many areas underwater for over 30 days. Entire neighborhoods, homes, churches, businesses, and schools were destroyed. A small town with around 5,000 inhabitants was completely destroyed by water, vanished from the map. You cannot see this city in the map in the future. Next, please. Over 700,000 people were reported to be displaced, and around 500 people remain missing. 172 victims since April 29. Infrastructure, such as water and sanitation system, electricity, was disrupted for several weeks. Roads bridges were severely damaged, with over 500 kilometers of roads destroyed and major bridges damaged or washed away, affecting and isolating many municipalities for weeks. The impact included increased risk of infectious diseases, such as leptospirosis, hepatitis A, due to contaminated water, as well as a rise in COVID-19 and influenza cases. Schools and churches were used to shelter people who waited to return to their houses, and other thousands have to wait to get another place to live as their homes were completely destroyed, vanished. Accessing healthcare service in that moment became extremely difficult as many towns were isolated. Please, next. Temporary shelters were set up in schools, churches, public buildings for the displaced people, where they got meals, supplied clothing, and other essentials. Local and national organizations mobilized to respond to the crisis, with Brazilians from all regions collecting food, potable water, clothing, and hygiene products. Also, donation of funds to help the displaced people. It's important to highlight the network of solidarity that formed not only for the collection of material goods, but also for the efforts to rescue people stranded in various communities. This involved risks for the volunteers and professionals who worked tireless days and nights. Many also dedicated themselves to receiving, sorting, and distributing the donations that arrived from many regions across the country. Volunteers played a special and a crucial role by bringing their trucks, tractors, boats to be used to rescue those stranded by the floods. Psychological support was very important, as psychologists offered to support to help people cope with the trauma of this disaster. Please, next. BPW, what is BPW doing? BPW clubs are organizing on July 13 a pioneering fundraising auction in person and online with members across the Brazil. The event is organized by BPW Rio de Janeiro, BPW Bento Gonçalves, BPW Ijuí, and BPW Porto Alegre. We will be auctioning on this day precious items, including artwork, products, valuable goods, and services. All funds raised will be dedicated to helping flood victims in Rio Grande do Sul. Your contribution, dear members, is crucial, very important for us to continue supporting those in desperate need during this critical time. Don't miss the opportunity to make a difference. Save the date, July 13th. And participate online or in person. Together, we can change lives. Please, next. The floods in Rio Grande do Sul highlight the urgent need to address global warming of climate change impacts and environmental damage. What can we do? What measures? Investing in resilient system infrastructure, removing people from risk areas, providing safe housing, establishing effective alert systems, and escape routes are essential. Also, developing emergency plan is crucial. Upgrading infrastructure to stand extreme weather events and ensuring preparedness for future disaster is essential. Increasing green coverage in cities to improve thermal comfort and protect riverbanks is also crucial. Cities must be rebuilt considering the new climate reality, as existing systems are not adequate for current conditions. Climate crisis should become a priority in public policies, economic plans, and strategic infrastructure planning, policies adapted to the new climate reality. Local researchers show that extreme events are intensifying, requiring urgent action to prevent further losses. Climate scientists have long warned that extreme weather events will become more frequent and severe due to climate change all over the world. That's what is happening in south of Brazil. It's alert for everyone, as we have this climate change all over the world. For example, here we are in wintertime, Brazil, and now it's around 32 degrees. It will be a little bit cold. Yesterday, it's colder.
This is really 32 degrees. It is a lot to bear for everyone. Thank you very much, Margarita, for your presentation. And thank you very much for participating in today's webinar. I wish you a lovely summertime in Europe and probably the wintertime in some other parts of the world. And let's do it all together. Let's start with little steps to reach the big goal. Thank you very much, and hope to see you at the next webinars. Goodbye.
Yeah, thank you, Anu. But it is not the final goodbye. We have still one video to see. And
one video to share.
Before that, I would like to thank everyone, President Catherine, European Coordinator, Moderator Anu Viks, all the panelists, Nagla, Baz, Margarita. Thank you to the Ursula for organizing the wonderful IT technical side. Thank you all listeners. Without you, we wouldn't have anybody to listen us, that you found this time. And we will end this webinar sharing the video Action for Life, a project developed on 5th of June 2021 to celebrate Environmental Day in cooperation with BPW Brazil, BPW Canada, BPW USA, and Women for Water. The project Action for Life aimed to pay tribute to health professionals and all victims of COVID-19 worldwide. BPW members were invited to plant flowers or tree seedling on the state. As you have experienced on June 2021, due to gathering restrictions, only small groups joined to plant tree or flowers in public spaces or gardens. These actions highlights how we can, through small and individual actions, make difference, taking care of our planet, Mother Earth. Enjoy the video and please listen to the song. This is our Green Ambassadors, Green BPW song, and it is behind of that video which Margarita has prepared us. Thank you very much. Green is possible and every day is Earth Day.
I am the earth and the air I breathe. I am the earth in the water stream. I am the earth in the fire's heat. I am the earth in my heartbeat. I am the earth in the air I breathe. I am the earth in the water stream. I am the earth in the fire's heat. I am the earth in my heartbeat. I am the earth in the air I breathe. I am the earth in the water stream. I am the earth in the fire's heat. I am the earth in my heart.